And we're back at the Handlin podcast. I'm your host, Tony, with my co-host, and today's guest, Kento Igarashi.
There you go.
Nice.
First try, promise.
So you got your camera. You're repping that you're a photographer all the time. I like it.
Camera. I bring camera every time with me.
Nice. So you're bringing your camera out everywhere you go, right? I saw some stuff on your Instagram where you were saying how your friends were like, "Oh, don't bring your camera. Like we're going out to drink," and you're like, "What? That's the perfect time. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I mean, like club at the bar, they have like cool neon sign and like people going crazy. Like there's no reason like you going there without camera.
Yeah,
that's the coolest environment.
Exactly. You never know when you're gonna capture like a good moment.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of you've done a lot of like street photography and stuff, right? So just, do you prefer a more candid or a more choreographed shot in your opinion? What's better?
I like think about like photography, right? It's like a momentum. It's not videography, it's like photography. And then it's like moment.
Like the moment?
Like moment.
Yeah.
I prefer like candid photos.
Yeah.
More than I like taking portraits or like family photos, like the smiling to the camera kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's we can talk about it for overnight. Because I have like philosophy of photography.
Yeah.
But I like candid photo better because
it's more raw.
Something that you see, but you don't see that photographed from the real world as I don't know, it's hard to explain that. You see the photo, right?
Yeah.
Based on the real story, but you don't see that moment through your eyes.
Yeah.
You only can see that moment through the photography.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Because what is a photo without a story?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have that section on your store, your .com there, where it's stories, and you tell like the stories behind the photos, and I think that's like super interesting.
Yeah, I like storytelling, like journalism.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, how important do you think a story is to a photo?
That's all about photography is like storytelling. Everything and then once you realize like how photography is like used in everything that's photography is so important. Every like company need a headshot to tell who they are.
Yeah.
Who is this? Oh, this is CEO of the company. This is like partially the story of the company, That's everything. Like plumber, they have a website and they people like kind of plumbing. That's a part of the story, what they do. That's their job.
Yeah, so the picture tells 1,000 words kind of thing. Yeah.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
That's literally what I want to say.
Yeah.
We'll sum that up for you there.
That's perfect.
That's so true, honestly. Yeah. And you've got to like meet and do a lot of work with a lot of different people. So that's pretty interesting too.
Yeah,
like I saw your pictures of they had like the old timey baseball there in Hampton, I think it was. That was really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know. That was Hamden 200 years anniversary.
Yeah.
Since the town were built. The vintage baseball team from Hamden, from Brooklyn, from Hudson. They're really cool. They really gonna follow the actual like vintage rule too.
Yeah, I was looking at the pictures. I was like, wow, this is like some of the guys didn't even have shoes on. They were like, that was pretty cool.
They're playing really wild.
Yeah.
And then I get to take photo of their portrait. And yeah, I mean,
they look like rugged guys, like guys that are like, they look like they're playing baseball. Did you take them before or after?
What was that again? Could you say again?
Did you take the pictures before they played or after they played?
In between and more towards the after.
Oh, okay.
Game. And actually, they saw me taking photos and they needed a one player. And I was like, "Do you want to play baseball?" And I was like, I don't play baseball. I'm a basketball guy. But they give me, just I'll give the uniform, change into this. And then I changed it actually. And I grabbed the bat and then I just joined the game actually.
No way. So you actually played in the game?
I actually played, which is like great experience.
Yeah.
If I weren't there as a photographer, probably I wouldn't experience that, the vintage baseball. So that was I really appreciate taking photos. And that it was not I really appreciate that the connection between people. By me taking photos of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't taking pictures there, you wouldn't have gotten to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd you do? Like, did you hit a home run? Or
Nah, I did terrible. They use like different kind of bat too. Like,
Yeah, I
more
saw the
heavier,
bat. It
it's
looked
more
different.
thicker,
Yeah.
so yeah. And I really don't play baseball that much. That was my first time actually playing
Yeah.
baseball. So.
Were you like, yo, let's go play some basketball now? Let me show you guys what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I do better than that. I do better on that one. But
Yeah. Because you like taking sports photos, right? I've seen you taking some for like local teams and stuff like
I
that.
do take photos. I take photo of Delaware Academy.
Yeah.
Which is high school in Delaware.
Yeah.
I've been
Football.
to football too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like taking basketball photos because like basketball used to be like my passion.
Yeah.
Till I got into like art. Before I moved to like United States, in Japan, like basketball is everything I used to do.
Mm.
And yeah, I got actually like national championship when I was in high school.
Oh wow. Okay. So
I was
you're
like
good.
really I didn't play.
Don't be
that
humble. You
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it to the national
Were you shooting,
championship.
like,
You were good.
3-point
dude.
lines and
Let's
stuff?
keep it there.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
You were good,
I
man.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, somehow, yeah, I got into art, photography.
Yeah.
So that's what I pursue right now.
When did you kind of make like a switch? Because basketball to photography, that's not a very linear path.
Yeah.
What clicked in your mind? You were like, you know what? I need to take pictures and show the world.
I still like paint. Like I still like love doing artwork when I was in high school too.
Yeah.
But I just that wasn't my priority thing, and I moved to United States at community college, Fulton Montgomery Community College in Johnstown, New York.
Oh, okay.
I was in a team playing basketball at the same time studying fine art, and I transferred to SUNY Oneonta, and I did a tryout, but I just couldn't make it, and I sort of realized that maybe this is a time that I should like all into art, and just I was in this class photography 101, and that's the beginning of my photography career.
Nice. Do you remember the first photos you ever took that you were like, wow, like
Yeah.
these are great. These are the best photos I've ever taken.
The first photo.
Yeah, the first ones where you really thought like, I did a great job here, you know?
The first photo. Because yesterday, literally, I was like scrolling my phone, and sometimes Google Photos shows you, this is photo from 2 years ago today.
Yeah.
And then I was surprised how bad those are. That was like really beginning of my photography career 2 years ago. I was like, it was a portrait of this person. Like, I used a flash for the first time. Their forehead is like white out, overexposed.
Mm-hmm.
Other photos too, like underexposed, too dark. You don't see nothing. So yeah, that I was just surprised yesterday that how bad I was.
What does your family think about you taking pictures over here in America? Like, are they like surprised? Are they happy about it, or?
I think they had an idea that I like doing art, work. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, they were pretty much like do whatever I want to do, kind of.
Yeah. Supportive.
Yeah, supportive.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, they're not making comments on whatever I do.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
yeah.
So, how many days you have left now before your visa runs
let's
out?
talk
Okay,
about
right
that.
now, what day is today? November 29th?
Yeah.
The 24th.
24th.
24th, yeah.
What am I looking at? I have 163 days
163 days.
till May 5th. That's my visa expires.
Okay.
May 5th, 2027?
2026.
2026.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Literally, I have 163 days left, and I'm doing this challenge, posting every day on Instagram.
I've seen this series, and I really like it. And
thank
I
you.
like the
Thank
music
you.
that you put behind it. It's so, I don't know. A lot of the times I'm like, oh, like, holy shit, we got to get this guy a job. We got to get
like dramatic.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is important.
Yeah, it's really important for me for sure. Yeah, but since I've been posting, like it's been like a week or two, but already like people asking me or like offering, I have this job for you, and you should like go to this event. There's have like nice, there's so many things going on. You should go there. I really appreciate those comments, and I really appreciate those social media
Yeah.
like brings people together.
Exactly. I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's
Have
what
you-
makes it pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So
Have you gotten any negative comments on those?
Surprisingly, no.
I would
Yeah,
hope not.
I was gonna
You
say.
have to be a real asshole to
Because
be
like
mean.
I really don't see anybody being like, oh, this guy shouldn't be here. Like,
Yeah, like-
if anything, anytime I watch those kinds of videos, I'm like, oh man, like how do I help? Like,
Yeah,
you know, like how do I even pitch in? And I remember seeing that video, and I can't remember whether or not I think I saw it off of Max's profile because I think he reposted.
He
it.
reposted it.
Shout
yeah.
out Max, he was on the last episode. He like that video I saw, and I was like, we got to get this Kento guy on our podcast
Yeah.
because like this is such an interesting story to like tell. Like this is
thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
I appreciate that.
I'm not really sure how like visas work, but do they literally kick you out of the country? Like how?
Yeah,
does
like
that-
what happens?
Yeah.
I mean, just I'm here with my student visa.
Yeah.
Basically, like, you know, designed for a student to be a student. And I graduated 2024 December, and I started to work in this year February. So basically, I have like, you know, another whole also OPT. This a program called OPT that you can work for like an year after you graduate.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm on right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
how does getting a job as a photographer set you like, you know,
Secure your
secure
spot,
your spot
here in
here?
America.
Yeah.
It's to be honest, it's getting hired as a photographer and then get a visa. It's like pretty hard.
Yeah.
I need a
Yeah.
different kind of title, like content creator, director, visual director, something like that.
Oh.
And what I have to build right now is like a better portfolio. I take photo a lot, but you know,
I was gonna say, how much better can your
Yeah,
portfolio
honestly-
get, man? You have a good portfolio now. I
I
think.
see your pictures and I'm blown away.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
But I just need more publication.
Gotcha.
I have shoot for New York Times. I have shoot for Vogue.
Yeah.
I got this award from the show, you know, show in Brooklyn, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Which I really don't. I only got on student show, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I have like, you know, a couple months.
So
and
how
I
does
just
one
do my
actually
best.
get to that position? Like what do you have to do? You just have to really just build your portfolio and just keep messaging them until they get you or
That's something that I have to work with a lawyer, immigration lawyer.
Gotcha.
okay.
So he will, or I don't know, they will, you know, file my work, phrase it out better,
Oh.
and yeah, they do all their work. But I'm pretty sure that I don't have that much of publication evidence that I'm a good photographer yet. So yeah, I just need literal proof that I'm a good photographer.
Gotcha. And does it have to be like bigger like venues and stuff like that? Or can, you know, say if there was a bunch of people, just, you know, family photo shoots, whatever, just people that wanted to hire you for their thing, like does that count? Would that help your portfolio or not really do
For sure,
much?
that will help for
Yeah.
sure, but bigger the better.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. That's sort of something that I'm trying to.
what is your dream like at like what do you want to shoot for? Like you were just listing, you know, Vogue and things like that, like
Yeah.
magazine covers. Is that the kind of thing you want to do or like is there some specific brand that you want to shoot for?
I'm really interested in journal photography, like something New York Times, like newspaper.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Like that storytelling.
storytelling,
Yeah.
literally. Yep. Yeah.
So have you gone to like New York City and tried to do things like that or have you
Yeah. Every time I go to New York City, I try to, you know, document something at least. But right now, as a person who live in Delhi, New York, I'm trying to be like every event. If you know the store have an opening reception, I'll be there all the time.
Yeah.
If they have, you know, Delhi have no, it doesn't have to be Delhi, but like every Catskill area that I can drive, if I can drive to get there, I try to be there as much as possible to document and take photograph.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
making it around. We were at work today, and I was telling someone like, "Hey, we're having this photographer Kento on." And they're like, "Oh," and they saw you taking pictures of the ice cream shop in Delhi at some
Oh
point.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was my project that I worked on. There was the last day of ice cream shop in Delhi. They closed in like July for the season.
Yeah.
No. October, September.
Yep.
I don't know, like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
when it gets hopefully not July. That's not a very profitable ice cream shop.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the ice cream shop, like people love there. I love there, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to document, you know, last day of the
ice cream?
ice cream
Honestly,
shop.
that's really nice, and it's a good give and take for the businesses as well, because
Yeah.
like you're getting work by taking the pictures for them and stuff, and you know it's helping them just basically get some more, you know, almost an ad out there because
Yeah.
you're really helping their business, and the pictures you take are great, so it's
Thank
doing
you.
really well.
Yeah.
Who's the like your favorite person you've taken pictures for?
Ooh,
Has there been like something where it's like, oh wow, like I really enjoyed taking these pictures?
I'm a photographer, Stony Onta, and then I take photo for like new design, new art, for like vibe, every kind of photography. I like being creative, taking photo of Stony Onta, because I really don't like Japan. Like weed is illegal.
Yeah.
You don't really get to touch with, and then as a Japanese working at Stony Onta, and then like being creative, how to like show people this clothing design with something related to being like stoner.
Yeah.
Like, that's like I literally like never think about it. I didn't have an idea before. And now,
You were probably in Japan and probably didn't even know that this was a thing.
No,
by the
not at
time you
all.
guys actually, by the time you
Was it
got
a bit
here,
of a
was probably
culture
like-
shock?
Little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely culture shock. And then how also made me surprised how strict about weed in Japan.
Yeah.
How do they make it seem over there? Because like over here, it's like a big prominent thing, and like everybody smokes weed, and thing kind of. But like over there, I'm sure it's more or less like it's punishable by jail time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they're really harsh with it too, aren't they?
Just CBD became legal, I think.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it just smells similar, but you don't get high.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
yeah,
I'm not really
if you
sure
want to
what
be cool,
CBD
like
is.
they smoke CBD.
If you want to be cool,
If you wanna
smoke CBD. If you want to be cool in Japan,
Yeah.
smoke CBD.
Yeah.
You've taken some really impressive street work, street art, street photography in Japan, honestly. And I saw this one picture you had where it looked like a construction worker had fallen over, and I'm like looking at that, and I'm like, that's kind of funny. But have you ever had like maybe a negative, like maybe that construction guy like saw you take a picture and he like freaked out? Have you ever had any negative encounter with stuff like that?
It's like taking photo of strangers on the street in the United States and Japan is like so different.
Yeah.
Because if you take some like, let's say I took this like woman on the street and they come to me like, oh, did you take photo of me? I was like, yeah. And then like that's a conversation. Conversation starts from there. Like, what did you take? Oh, I'm a photographer, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they're good with it. Sometimes they're just like mad at me taking photo without asking them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just public. You don't have privacy in public.
Yeah.
That's United States.
Yeah, that's a law. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Japan, you sort of ask, you have to ask to people. If
You didn't
wanna
ask that
take
guy that fell down. No way.
no,
No way. You
no,
didn't
that
ask
was
him.
like momentum. So
Yeah.
I gotta, right into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But story about that, the guy fall into the construction place. I knew he gonna fall down to.
I
the
saw it
place.
because you can almost see him like what's happening.
He
Yeah.
was so drunk. It was like 11 or midnight, close to midnight in Shibuya, the huge crossing, what's that called? Scramble crossing street.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Crosswalk.
Crosswalk,
Gotcha.
scramble crosswalk. And I was with my friend, and this guy walking like, that you can tell is so drunk. And then I knew he gonna fall into the construction area. So I go, I have to take the photo of this guy. And then I got my camera ready. Of course, I had camera at the time too. And, bingo, like he fall down. So I was like, I got close to him and I take photo of him. And actually nobody cared about me taking photo at the time. But other scenario, I took photo of this woman in the train. And then the woman sort of felt that I was taking photo of her. And it just felt awkward. But Japanese really like introverted. So like
Yeah, they're introverts. They're not really out.
introverted.
Yeah.
Yeah, not out. How do you go? Like doesn't want to
Talk to you. Yeah.
to strangers at the first place.
Yeah.
So
She wasn't gonna confront you about it. Is what you're saying?
not really. But I
Yeah.
still feel that she felt uncomfortable.
Mm.
I feel sorry for that, but that's my job. That's what I want to do. So I just gotta do it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I'm out in the street and if you have an actual camera and you're taking a picture, I'm going to assume it's something like that. If you're like with your
Yeah, I
phone and
agree.
you're like,
Yeah,
you know,
you're
then
like
I'm like, you're a weirdo.
Sneaking a picture. Yeah.
But if you're just clearly like, trying to take a picture, I'm going to understand that. But I've also seen on your Instagram where you will do like sort of a short video where you actually went up to the person
Yeah.
and you were like, hey, do you mind if I can get a photo of you? And then they'll maybe like hit a pose or something. And
Yeah.
that stuff's really cool too.
Yeah, that's a proper way to ask
Yeah.
people to take photo of them.
How do you record that? Do you just record it with your phone? Do you have like a GoPro? Like how
I
do you-
used to use my phone, just put in here with a clipper, but I
Yeah.
got GoPro kind of thing. I
Gotcha.
just put in here and so I can take a point of view shot.
Is that
Nice.
something that you like to do like a lot, or is that something like you just twiddle with?
That definitely a good experience for like practice for like, especially when I have a family photo shoot or like somebody asks me to do portrait photos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them, but I gotta still like direct or face this way, something like that. It's like practice for like communicating, and then how to move the subject to get good photos.
Yeah.
Good picture.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like maybe you came up to someone, you're like, hey, like I'm a photographer, I'd like to take some photos of you in this natural setting here, and they're just like, no, get the fuck away from me. Have you ever had
Sometimes happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's the case, I respect
Yeah.
they're not willing to be in the photograph, and then that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're like,
Is there
I don't care.
any specific like?
Psych. I know the law.
Is there any specific like person you're looking for in that kind of section, or is it just anybody you kind of encounter?
Definitely someone who I liked as a
Yeah.
visual. I don't know who
visually,
they
yeah.
are. I
You were
don't
like
know.
that would make a
I
good
don't know.
picture.
Yeah. As a visual,
see,
I don't
okay.
know their personality,
Yeah.
or I cannot tell. But if they're wearing, I don't know, especially upstate, people wear like cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Or that I feel like, oh, that's cool. Let me talk to them if I
Yeah.
can take photo of them.
Do a lot of people in Japan wear cowboy hats? Or
Not really. Not really.
Believe it or not, no.
Yeah. Japanese, what is in Japan? Like, people like to wear a kimono, like a Japanese
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
That was something that I would go for.
To take a picture of?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Did you ever do that in Japan where you went up and asked somebody, or you just pretty much kept it like, didn't
Japan,
say anything?
Don't like to ask people. Really much.
Yeah.
I just take photo of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you know they're not going to say anything, like you said earlier, then I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, do you know a lot about like the history behind photography? Because I saw you used to work at the Fenimore Art Museum there.
Yeah, I was they titled me as a music expert.
I know. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty good.
And yeah, my role was explaining the history of photography, of the camera photography, and they have a Banksy graffiti too at the time.
Yeah.
It was like last year, summertime. And I did a little tour to the visitors.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
it was
awesome.
pretty good experience. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you get to kind of just compile these experiences and these different. You get to meet a lot of people from like different walks of life as well.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most interesting person that you've met?
While I was at the Fenimore, my boss was this guy named Kevin Gray. He's a professor at the Hartwick, and he do a bunch of photography work, but he's really good at. Have you ever heard tintype? It's a really old style of photography. So you expose on the sort of mirror, and then they show up, and you use a bunch of chemicals. And
Oh, is that the kind of stuff where you have to leave it in like a red room kind of thing and let it like dry? 'Cause
definitely you gotta
let-
use a dark room.
Dark room,
to
yeah.
develop it. But yeah, it's like really old style of photography. How they used to do, like, so that you use mirror or like silver. So it was pretty expensive. That's why back then only like rich people can afford to take photograph. Yeah, that's what I learned from him.
Interesting.
Gotcha. He just gave us the tour.
Yeah.
I also saw, and I'm not sure exactly, were you in like the Porsche factory? But I saw those pictures with all the Porsches there. I was like, wow, this is awesome.
So
Where were you there?
I made a trip to Germany last summer to see my friends from. She was exchange student in 2022 when I just came to Onionta. We were like same international student group,
Gotcha.
and I just visited her for a week.
Oh, okay.
And I stayed at Stuttgart. And that's where Porsche was originally from.
Yeah.
And they have a Porsche museum. I'm not really a car guy,
Yeah.
but visited there and then like see all the like cool cars made me decide, Porsche is my dream car in the future.
I saw you post that
Yeah,
on
I
Instagram, and
totally
honestly, I
agree.
totally agree. And the pictures you took were great, man.
Thank
They were
you.
amazing. I'm like looking through. I'm like, wow, this is sick.
Yeah, taking those photos, I avoid to take photo of like whole car. I wanted to focus on like parts of the
Yeah.
cars, like tail lamp,
Yeah.
the mirror, just
Mhm.
the wheel, and then that made me realize like how detailed they are,
Yeah.
the cars, and it's like beautifully done.
Yeah.
That's a neat way to approach it, because most pictures you see of like, you know, a Porsche, you look up Porsche, you get the whole thing, not just like a specific
Not
piece.
just the headlight.
Yeah, I think that's kind of neat, because you know, you kind of visually put the car together, you know, piece by piece that way. So you know, you get to really look at it a lot better. That's actually interesting.
That's awesome, honestly. Yeah, I really like those pictures. So that's your dream car now.
That was my dream Porsche.
Yeah. Do you have a specific one in mind, or?
I'm going to look for it. I don't know about any model of this one yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like the idea of the Porsche and then how they look.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's an artwork in itself. Like that's kind of revolves around their brand, is 100%. You know, they're the best, and they have this sort of next generation beautiful type of car. So that's honestly, it's very fitting for you, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so I was wondering, when you first came to America, what was your first impression of like American culture? You're like, man, these guys smoke a lot of weed and eat a lot of cheeseburgers, or like, what were you thinking?
So I'm from Tokyo, Japan, which is pretty much like city vibe, you know. And then the reason why I decided New York is because like New York, and I didn't know the term of upstate New York.
Okay.
And my community college was in Jonestown, but it was right after COVID, and the school dorm was shut down, so they put us into this college suite in Schenectady. So like Schenectady was my like first place that I stayed for a year.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about like culture wise, like how American, you know.
So when you heard New York, you were thinking New York City.
New York City.
That's a big
I'll be
thing.
in Times Square.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that must have sucked. Like,
I ended up being in Schenectady.
And I landed in like Albany Airport, and I was like, oh, this is not what I expected.
What the hell is this?
Yeah,
that's funny.
Did you think like for a brief moment they were lying to you? Like New York City was just like in the movies kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
not gonna lie, that was my actually first impression. Like, this is not what I pictured. New York's supposed to be like more city.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like living upstate more than living in the city right now. I really like the nature of people, and you know, it's too expensive down there. So
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. There's definitely a big price difference.
Yeah, but I see some sketchy part of Schenectady pretty often when I live there.
Yeah.
You know, and then I moved to Onionta, and then I felt like, oh, Onionta is way safer.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Is there a lot of sketchy areas in Tokyo?
Can be.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we don't.
Yeah, there's this guy Kento that runs around taking pictures of people all the time.
He might get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to walk into like, you know, this like, you know, suspicious alley by yourself, even in Japan or even Tokyo.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would say like safer environment.
Yeah.
Like in Japan in general.
Yeah.
But that's something at the same time my parents are worried about, you know.
Moving here, there's probably, well, especially in New York City, I'm sure you've been there. There's a lot of homeless people. So that's not a prominent thing in Tokyo, is it?
There is some.
There's some?
Yeah, people living on the street. But yeah, I don't know. They don't beg money that much like New York City homeless do.
Yeah. They're like robbing you practically. Give me $1, motherfucker. What?
They're more chill.
Yeah.
Japan,
Nice.
So, what about Schenectady did you like more than New York itself?
And New York itself, but New York City.
Yeah, New York City.
I only have able to visit New York City one time. When I've been in Schenectady, I went to city more often after I moved to Onionta or Delhi area.
Gotcha.
But I liked Schenectady. The people are nice. There's one cafe helped me a lot. This cafe called like Moulin River Cafe. It's really
I've heard of it.
Have a really vibe and it's it's a good cafe. Richard and Lando, they're the co-owner of the cafe, and they helped me a lot. I mean, at the time, my English was terrible. It's like, I mean, I would say my English really improved in last 2 years.
Yeah.
They helped me. Richard, who made that cafe in 2001, helped me to how to drive a car. because I didn't have a license.
A license?
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
He let me drove his Ford Focus.
Oh, all right, nice.
And
Really?
then I practiced with him, and he let me use his car to take a road test in Schenectady, and I finally got a driver license. And Lando is another co-owner. He's a rapper in Schenectady.
Oh wow,
And
okay.
he's trying to be a mayor in Schenectady in 2020.
Oh,
Oh, we heard
Max-
about that. Yeah,
Max
Max
Wright
was
was
talking
saying
about
about
that.
him too.
Yeah. He's a great guy, great rapper.
Mm.
Yeah.
So how did you meet these guys?
I just walk into the cafe. I like coffee, and I was
Yeah.
just seeing, trying all the cafe in Schenectady, and I found this Moonlight River Cafe, and I was, let me try, and then I met those people.
That's actually really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
almost
That's a little
shocked by
humble.
that. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this guy just let you borrow his car for your road test?
Yeah.
Were you nervous during your road test?
I was really.
Yeah.
Because I failed twice in Japan.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
I tried to
wow.
get a driver license in Japan, but I failed twice. But
You're like, nah, I'll get it in America. It's way
Yeah.
easier.
And I passed the test for the first time.
Nice.
The very first time.
I failed my driver's test the first time too.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
United States?
Yeah, here.
Oh, no, in Japan.
No.
Yeah.
Was it harder in Japan? Would you say?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
What's different? Like, was it
The
pretty much the
traffic,
same
probably.
thing? Or
You're
well,
driving
yeah,
in
the traffic.
Tokyo,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, basically, we have a steering wheel on the other side.
Oh yeah,
And
that
then
too.
the road test, Tokyo is more clouded. So there's
Yeah.
you gotta be careful on the people, and
Yeah.
you gotta expect people crossing middle of nowhere or something like that.
Yeah.
You ever
So-
get into the drifting scene there?
What was that?
The drifting scene?
drifting scene?
Yeah.
You you only have a impression of Tokyo from the
Yeah. Really Fast and Furious. Yeah, I've never really seen
Tokyo
Tokyo.
drift. Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me it's not like that all the time?
Nah, this dude.
That's funny.
But
Oh
I'm
my
really
gosh.
glad that Max also mentioned about Lando.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He brought it up, and that's how we knew. And I think that's really cool. I would want a mayor who's a rapper. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool, right?
Yeah.
He hosts music festival every once in a month.
Oh, really?
then-
Like once a month?
Yeah,
That
pretty much,
often?
pretty
That's pretty
much.
cool.
And then me and Max just drove to Schenectady. He performed. I take photo of him.
Oh, that was the same
Yeah, that was
day
the same day as the Kano event, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because he
the-
was talking to us about that.
Yeah, and then we went there last week too for the
Oh, really?
November event.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
so they do 12 of those a year, one
And
every
it's
month?
happening on Christmas, December 20th too.
December 20th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a Saturday, I think.
That's on Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
at the Boho and Brass in Schenectady, which is
Okay,
like
cool.
at the vintage antique store.
Nice.
It's really fun. It's getting bigger and bigger. Like more artists, more audience,
bigger turnout.
bigger
Yeah.
turnout. It's getting bigger. Yeah.
So you've been following Max around with like the camera. How did you kind of connect with him and got because I think we've heard Max's perspective. What's your perspective on that? Because why you saw this guy, he raps, and you decided, hey, I'm gonna go follow him and take pictures of him.
Yeah, we just good friends. We work together at Stony Onta. We print together. Literally, we were printing for 7-8 hours straight together.
Yeah.
And he's a good rapper. I really believe in him. He will become big sometime,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm no one. I'm just a photographer right now, but I believe in myself. I will become a big photographer in the future.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
just,
of
we have-
course.
yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, just I think
Within 165 days.
the countdown is starting.
So what made you decide to do that series, honestly? When did you woke up and you're like, dude, I got to tell everyone, I'm almost out of here. I got to hurry up and get this done.
I know my visa will expire next year, but I didn't know the exact date. And
Yeah.
I just feel like, it's fine. It's next year. I will find something. But I just asked Google, how many days do I have left till my visa expired? I was like, ChatGPT. And then I was like, oh, you have 160. I think 7 was the first day. And I was like, I only have 167 days. I was like, oh shit, I gotta make a move. And then,
Yeah.
I gotta ask people to hire me.
Yeah.
I gotta ask people, what should I do? And it just came up my mind that maybe posting every day as a reel, so people can text me or.
Did you
Yeah.
post today's rule yet?
No, I haven't. I gotta edit. I have an idea already, so I gotta
Yeah,
film
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I gotta edit a little bit after this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like that series. And
Thank
I
you.
also think I also think you have a lot of potential as a content creator as well. You do a very good job
Yeah.
at like telling a story and being eccentric and kind of like keeping. And I saw you did this like skit for WTV there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I thought that was really funny.
There's a club in on the Wire TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my direction. I just wanna make a funny, video.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
For those of you who didn't see, basically he walked in and they were trying to introduce themselves and he just kept taking pictures of them and saying nothing and then he
so I didn't
walked
have to
out.
say anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want to see, it's my profile.
Yep, we'll have it in the link below.
Yeah.
Link below.
It was really funny. I was watching, I was showing these guys. I was like, look at this. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I think I like making content. It's it takes time to film, it takes
Yeah.
time to edit. But I don't feel like as a pain. I'm just having fun. And then I really like people commenting that was fun, something like that.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like more keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So what did you think when we asked you to come on the podcast?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my English is my not first language.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect myself being a podcast.
Yeah, and in America.
Yeah.
Well, we're not that big of a deal yet, but
Yeah. The first time I went to the Philippines for the language school, so I needed to. That was just an episode, but I needed a two space, right?
Mhm.
And then I didn't know how to say two space. So
Yeah.
guess what? So my dictionary was like really low level,
Yeah.
and I said, "Do you have soap for mouse?" And but I got to the exact same aisle.
Yeah.
They brought me to space section. So I was like, oh, that still works. But that's the beginning of my English level.
Yeah.
At the time.
So did you come here knowing any English at all, or?
I knew I studied a bit.
Yeah.
And when I was 1 to 5 years old, I live in Guam
Oh, okay.
Island, the American territory.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
Close
yeah.
to Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, Guam.
So I was familiar with English, but that was 20 years ago, and I pretty much forgot all the English.
Yeah, that you did.
Yeah,
know. So
yeah.
you were coming with not much then.
Yeah, not much. I just needed to take a TOEFL test to pass the test to get into SUNY Oneonta or like the community college.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
what I studied for. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What made you want to come to the U.S.?
The original idea was I wanted to become an NBA player. Or like
Nice.
play in
Okay.
Duke, Kansas University,
Yeah.
Yeah,
North
yeah.
Carolina, those famous basketball schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it just didn't happen. But I'm happy myself that I play at the community college. It sort of dream became true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Did you start out? You were a starter?
Starter? No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
I was subs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the high school team has like between 20 to 30 players.
Gotcha.
And then
Okay.
only like 15 to 18 players can get into the bench. So there's already competition.
Oh, wow.
Like who's can get into the bench. And I'm always like 15 to 18. So sometimes I was on the bench, but no uniform, but how do you call it? Scoring.
Gotcha.
Something like that. So
That sucks.
yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. So basketball is essentially the same in Japan though, right? Like you just have the same size hoops, the same size balls and everything. Because I know
Yeah,
baseball is a little different, isn't it? Don't they have like smaller baseballs or
They have
something
like two
that?
different kind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Different kind of ball, different kind of bat, I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, basketball, pretty much the same.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Does a lot of basketball culture in Japan like translate over from like the NBA? Like, is that a lot of like when people play in Japan, they want to become an NBA player, or do they want? Is there like a league in Japan that they want to be in?
In Japan, there's a basketball league called B League.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
biggest Japanese basketball league. But recently, I don't know, you never heard like Rui Hachimura, Yuki Kawamura. They're a Japanese, but in the NBA, which is like huge improvement as a Japanese basketball society.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's a one guy, Yuta Tabuse, made a NBA around like 2000 years. But he's the first guy who made it to NBA as of Japanese. But now we have 2 players, actually 3 players, or around that. They trying to become an NBA player. That's a huge step up as a Japanese basketball league.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, it's not a big prominent thing there. Why didn't you try for the B League?
That's still
No,
like,
that's
they're
still
good.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought it would be easier over here?
Nah. I mean,
You're like, yo, these guys in America don't know how to play. I can definitely make it to the NBA.
I'm just happy with playing at the co-ed
Yeah.
open gym basketball.
Honestly, it's just fun. I don't watch a lot of basketball or
Yeah.
anything, but like pick up games. It's honestly it's fun and everyone. It's a good community too.
Yeah,
to be
it's
around.
still part of my life.
Yeah.
I like basketball. I like watching basketball.
Mm.
I like taking photo basketball. So I'm fine. I'm happy with that.
Unlike me, I cannot play basketball. Actually,
No.
that's probably the only sport that I actually can't play.
That's
Or
tough.
maybe volleyball. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Beach volleyball I could play.
Unique.
I'm not that great, but I definitely do. I can hold my own. I'll play some good defense.
Okay.
I've got heart. All right.
Yeah.
If I'm on your team, I'm trying my absolute hardest.
Defense,
Okay?
rebound.
yeah. I'm a rebound guy, dude. I'm a
Okay,
rebound king.
There you go.
I'm like Dennis
Rebound is
Rodman,
important.
man.
It's important.
Exactly. Yeah.
We need that.
Are you a 3-point shooter, or are you like you in the close? Like, are you a point guard, or are you
I like
like
to shoot from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
you make those threes?
fun. Yeah. The sound when you make a shot, like
The swoosh.
I don't know. It sounds
Yo,
like-
Nike, hire this guy.
sounds effect.
Literally, hurry up.
Yeah, I hope some big company hire me as a photographer.
That would be awesome.
Future, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Hopefully within the limit here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
162 days, 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe closer. You never know. Honestly, you probably have it because 162 days is still a long time.
Yeah.
If you think about it. So
Yeah.
I mean, good you're staying on top of it though. I'm glad that you were
Yeah.
like, yo, man, I got to get this done. Like I only have this much time.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to keep an eye on.
Yeah. I just try to post every day and then get
Yeah.
information as much
Yeah.
as I can.
Well, like I said, you're doing really well on the online and on the content side of things,
thank you. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like making content.
Yeah. And I think you could do honestly, you could put together more like skits and stuff and probably blow up because you're funny. You have like a creative mind, I guess I would like to say,
Thank you.
where you can kind of see like, okay, this would be funny or this or that or whatever,
Mhm, yeah.
Which probably comes with photography
What
a
is
lot.
skits?
Skits like like a jokes like you did with
Oh,
the
okay,
WTV, yeah,
Okay,
like
okay,
where
okay.
something that's not like obviously you didn't actually just walk in there and take pictures and leave.
No.
You planned that out with those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean by a
direction.
skit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like doing that too.
Yeah, honestly, that's something we should get into because I always thought those are so funny. It's just hilarious stuff.
Yeah. Humor is important. Yeah.
So the hat you're wearing there, what's that about? Boke
Boke
photoholic.
photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my brand called
Yeah.
Bokeh.
Oh, bokeh.
Photoholic.
Damn.
Yeah, Bokeh. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a theme of photographer clothing brand.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to build up. I design thing. Of course I take a photo of the product.
Yeah.
I just like branding stuff too.
Yeah.
Like how other people will see this brand.
Yeah.
I just like to direct the brand. Yeah.
Nice.
So you took that photo on your hat then?
This one,
That's the
yeah, I
thing.
took photo of this cow in Germany,
Oh.
and they were literally staring at me for like over a minute. Like, do you want a photo? Like, so just took photo of them and turned out cool. So I just make a hat out of it.
How long have you been having? How long have you had that business out?
I had an idea like a year ago, and I sort of started it slowly,
Mm.
and now I have a website that you can purchase on right now. Bokehphotoholic.com.
That's in the description.
It will
Yeah,
also be
yeah.
in the description.
Yeah, and then that recently I wanted to, make a progress on the clothing brand. So I'm
Mhm.
putting more effort to it recently.
Yeah, well, you've got a lot of interesting stuff on there. Honestly,
Thank
the
you.
hoodies, shirts, hats, everything. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool, and I like the center around it. It's a niche group that you're trying to harness there, just photographers in general. But I just like the idea because that's something that probably every photographer is like, wow, like a clothing brand just for me, kind of. They
That's
probably
neat.
think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I sort of learned how to run clothing business from while I'm working at Stony on.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I sort of get the flow of how clothing brand works.
Yeah,
And the branding is pretty important. Like pricing is important. Design is of course important. And yeah, I just I don't know. I just like branding, taking photos and stuff.
How'd you come up with the name?
So bokeh, have you heard bokeh? It's
No,
a
no.
name of the. It's a technique for the photography.
Oh,
So the focus on the subject and then like blurry background. That's called like
Gotcha.
bokeh, bokeh,
Boca.
B-O-K. Some people put H on the very last, but that's actually Japanese. It's from the Japanese word, and then English didn't have that exact same meaning for that technique. So 1997, this magazine called I don't remember the name of the magazine, but Photo Technique or something like the magazine that teaching how to take photos use bokeh as technique of focus on the subject and the blurry background. So that's the beginning of the word of
Bokeh.
bokeh.
wow.
And then Japanese likes to use like onomatopoeia, and then bokeh. If you say bokeh, that's literally like something blurry.
Mm.
And that's I thought that was like sort of fun idea to.
I liked
That's
the
a
name before I
neat-
even knew what it meant.
Yeah.
And now I think it's really good.
Bokeh. It really flows off
Yeah.
the tongue.
Yeah.
But that's actually really cool. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Thank you. Yeah.
Photoholic too. Very good at the end there.
Yeah, literally, I'm. People. If you like photo, like everybody have a camera with them like all the time.
Yeah.
Like they're
Constantly,
really like into
yeah.
it. Yeah. So
What would you suggest, like, for new photographers? Like, how would you tell them now, knowing like the way you've built up? What would you tell them to, maybe
Strive for.
strive for?
I mean, I'm still new to the photography too. I'm
Yeah.
still a beginner because like 2 years ago I took terrible photos.
Yeah.
You know? And it's still my year 2 of my photography career. But something that I realized through as my photography career is just like talk to people, like have a mentor as a photographer. In Delhi or Neonta, there's like so many people who used to work for like New York Times. I used to work for like Vogue. I mean, a big name company, and then you don't know that they work for those company until you ask them.
Yeah.
Talk to them. So it's I really think like connection is everything. I mean, photography, like you gotta take good photos too, but it takes time to get a good photos.
Yeah.
The experience really matter. So just you get be good at taking photos, like if you keep taking photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice.
Practice
Yeah,
makes
just practice,
perfect.
just keep
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency.
So, being a photographer, do you ever find it's hard to maybe just like take a selfie of yourself? Is it difficult for you to maybe just take like a regular, like a picture that like maybe I would take? I'd just be like, boom, and not really care. Are you like, nope, delete, like, and then, or you go in, you're like, all right, contrast up, lighting up, you know what I mean?
Like on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my phone, I try to not care that much because
Yeah.
I can totally like there's a limited control that you can
Yeah.
do on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
but still like same concept.
Yeah.
Capture the moment. So I sometimes, and then the phone can capture really good photos too.
Yeah.
But what's the question again?
I was just basically saying, like, almost because you're a photographer, is it hard for you to just like take a picture, with your phone or just something quick or light, like, or like if you were just gonna take a selfie, is it difficult for you because you're usually striving for
I pay
greatness?
attention to-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I mean,
exactly.
I definitely like see this part like this
Yeah.
shadow is too much.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
could get a better lighting
Yeah.
on the station, something like that. But I mean, it's you don't. I really don't try to not care that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy can't use Snapchat, dude. He can't
Yeah.
send snaps because that's just nope. That's the lighting's off. I can't do it.
But that's something bother me. Like when I see the movie or something.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy the movie, right? The story.
Yeah.
And the acting. But sometimes I pay attention to the lighting and then the contrast
Yeah.
too much, and I don't see the story, but I just see the technique of the it's not photography, it's a video,
Yeah.
but I see the technique of lighting, technique of how they edit too much, and I just can't focus on the story sometimes.
Interesting. Has it ever ruined a movie for you?
Yeah, the Star Wars. Like so many editing going on. Like how do they took this shot? I mean, it's in a video, but I like to shoot, take video too. And
Yeah.
like this cut is great. You know, how do they direct this like footage or something like that?
Mhm.
And that's, you gotta focus on Star Wars. Like it's like so many complicated things
Yeah.
going on, and you don't remember none of their names and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're too busy
Because
paying
the lighting
attention to
was
the light.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, blessing and a curse kind of on that one. Honestly, that's tricky.
Yeah, I wish I knew less about photography, and when I watching the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
You
watch
just
it.
turn it off when
Yeah,
you're watching
yeah.
the movie. Yeah.
What do you prefer? I'm assuming photography, but photography or videography?
So I don't know. I sometimes think about myself what I want to be in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a photographer, but I don't think I will be like 100% photographer in the future.
Yeah.
I like just visual art and then like telling the story. Can be anything. It can be
Sounds like you want to
two-dimensional
make a movie.
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
Yeah.
filmmaking. That's great. I like working on like designing on the flyer or poster or something like that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It can be anything visual that tells something. That's something that I want to work on.
So yesterday, well, it won't be yesterday for the video, the podcast, but
Yeah.
you were saying earlier that you took a video of Max's video, music video.
Yeah, yeah.
What were your thoughts on that? Like, is that something that you wanted to continue to do, or is that an idea he brought to you, or is that an idea that you brought to him?
That was my first time shooting music video, like any sort. We discussed like what we want. We had a conversation, the idea of how the music video want to be. It was really fun. I really want to do it again for like even other artists or other music of Max
Yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I had assistant videographer too, so we were able to shoot one from the straight, one from the side, and I haven't edited those clips yet, so I don't know how it turned out.
Yeah.
But I think it's like different. It's like visual, So it's a photography, it's visual too. Videography is visual too. But like videography, it's like more longer format. There's like more potential to tell the story in a video too. You know what I mean? Like so.
It's a longer shot as well, so there's a lot of things that could go wrong more than you can in a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I'm curious to know what is videography is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how to like get rid of those bad shots and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really pretty new to the videography, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but again,
How
visual art.
well does it translate the photography to videography? Is it hard to transition from photography to videography, or is it kind of similar?
I think some people say it's similar, but I think it's totally different. It's
Yeah.
really a different view, this different way to see photography and videos, I think.
I'm not really a camera person, but is the settings different? Like, are you looking for different settings when you're taking a video than you are when you're taking a picture? Is it like,
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. But if you wanna make a cool effect, like a slow motion, even you gotta use the specific setting on your camera
to
how
do slow
how to do the
motion?
video. Yeah, which I really don't have to pay attention to if I'm doing photos.
Yeah.
So that's something different, and then that's something that I have to learn about more.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was
Good
it hard to
research.
like choreograph people, and get people in certain places? And how difficult was that process?
What was that?
Like just
directing
make people move. Yeah.
Those are like my friends and Max friends.
Yeah.
So it's easy to you go there, we can be really bossy to them.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to direct the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure if you have more people, crowded people,
Yeah.
especially strangers, you don't know them, I'm pretty sure that would get more complicated.
And on the opposite side of that, when you're taking just photographs for people, because I'm sure you have to sometimes tell people like, hey, move forward, move back,
Yeah.
or Is there anything that happens where maybe they disagree with you? Like, say you're taking pictures for someone and they have this idea, and you're just like, no, like that's a terrible idea. That idea won't work. Have you ever had to say that?
I want to
how difficult
respect,
is that?
like, they have their own vision too.
Yeah.
Like, I have my own vision too.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it. I'll take photo of what they want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just show them, is that what you want? And if that's what they want, I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
But if sometimes, like most of the time, when I feel like, oh, this is not right shot, and I show it to them, and they don't agree with that photo too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I told you,
Do you ever like dumb down the quality? You're like, oh, I told you, man, this is bad.
Yeah, just trust me. I got right eye.
Yeah.
I got vision. So just trust me. Like,
Yeah,
I have a
because like
direction.
if I were to do that, I'd be like, "Hey, man, you're the professional. You tell me what's going on." But I'm
Yeah.
sure some people, you get some moms in there. They're like, "Listen, no, that's not how we're doing it."
Yeah,
you
but
know?
sometimes their own idea. Sometimes
Yeah.
those ideas turn out better.
Yeah.
So I just don't ignore 100% all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, they don't see themselves. Unless they have a mirror.
Yeah,
I'm the only person who watching them if they look good or bad.
yeah,
Mhm.
So if I think that's bad most of the time. So yeah, just trust photographer.
yeah. I mean, I usually do. I'm definitely not someone who's arguing with the photographer. I'm like, dude, you got it, man. You
Yeah.
got you're
That's
shooting
our
me.
job. Yeah.
It's kind of why you're paying them. So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly. So it's like,
Have you ever taken pictures of photographers and like them giving you like pointers while you're taking them?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, I think that's the photographer thing that the photographer never get photographed.
Yeah.
They have like a bunch of other.
the cameraman never dies in
Yeah.
the movie. That's that type of shit right there.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like photos of someone else, but I really don't have photo of myself.
Mm.
That's like all the photographer will face the problem that photographer faces.
They never get a
They
picture
never
of
get a picture
themselves.
of themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting.
Is there ever any like, is the world of photography like a cutthroat world where people are, is there more competition or collaboration, would you say, with other photographers? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like collaboration as a assistant photographer.
Yeah.
maybe.
Stuff like you were saying with the music, like, is there more of that, or is there more of, maybe people are like kind of competing or trying to take business from other people?
I mean, they're not that evil every time.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, there's competition. Like, better photographers get more jobs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, me being here around the Delhi Oneonta area, I respect like every photographers. They all great. They take
Yeah.
great photos. I like to collaborate with them because like sometimes you learn something new from other photographers, and again the connection. They might know other photographers or other brand needing photographer, and sometimes they just can't make it because they're busy or something like that, and then you can replace that photographer instead of that person.
Yeah.
So I just like to collaborate, and then I just want to be nice to all the photographers, so that will open the more opportunity to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's just like how you were saying earlier, you make connections through people,
Yeah.
like,
But definitely there is like competition there.
Yeah.
That people that don't talk about,
Oh, yeah?
Definitely. I mean, you want to
Yeah.
hire a better
Yeah, yeah.
photographer. If you think if there's three photographers and the one is the best, you want to hire that person. That's competition already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you ever had like maybe you took pictures for somebody and then later on they needed pictures taken again and they chose someone else?
Unfortunately, I think that will happen sometime. you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. The edit. Yeah.
Do you take offense to that kind of stuff, or is it just kind of like I guess they chose them? Or like, do you maybe think it was a price thing, or do you think it was a quality thing?
But the price matters too. Actually, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I would take offense. I'd be like,
I would.
what was
yeah.
wrong with my pictures the first
Yeah.
time? I would definitely be taking offense.
But each photographer has a different style, of
Yeah.
course. How they take photos, but of course, but also how they edit the photos. They like to make it a little like dreamy, warmy, like yellow kind of vibe. Some people like to use flash and make it like more dramatic with
Yeah.
a darker, like high contrast, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't take it offense if clients choose to be photographed without other photographer. In like after my photo session.
Yeah.
It just
He got
it's
his
just
money,
their-
so he doesn't really care.
yeah, I just respect their decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most difficult type of photographs to take? Like, is it difficult to maybe capture something that a family wants in a family portrait, or like a side or an angle of an inanimate object, or like what's the most difficult photos to
I
take?
think every time I shoot like product photo,
Yeah, that's difficult.
that's difficult. That's hard for me.
Yeah,
It's for me.
Yeah.
It's some people are really good at products, not with people.
yeah,
But for me, I like taking photo of people, but not like product shot.
yeah,
That's not moving.
Yeah, an object. Yeah.
And also I like take photo of people because that's like against moment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like I feel like there's a meaning why you have to take photo of that moment. But a product, I mean, it's there, and it doesn't move. Then why do I have to take photo of that right now? it will stay there like 5 minutes from now, like or tomorrow.
Yeah,
or the
I
day
see
after.
exactly what
Like
you're
next
saying.
Year, it will stay
yeah.
there.
You're not capturing a moment because that thing's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's the moment. Yeah.
Where's the moment? I mean, it's still
Yeah.
a moment, but I mean, not blood circulating. It's just a object there.
Yeah,
And that's make me feel less motivated to take photo
Yeah.
of something. Yeah.
Do you only really take pictures of people, or have you tried to take pictures of like animals or stuff like that? Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, animal. Yeah.
Well, that was kind of a stupid question, then, huh?
But yeah, something
well,
moving.
they
I
move,
like.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Some-
they're
if
good.
they move, I like to take photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sorry. That sent me there. I was like, well, I think so.
Literally, yeah. I just took photo of the cows. So.
What would you say is the most interesting photo shoot you've had to do so far?
That's a good question. I enjoy every photo session though.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. I think it's not like one specific genre, but I like to travel around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I did street photography in Tokyo. I did street photography in Germany, and now I'm here. I do street photography in something New York City, and I like to see how the photos turn out differently.
Yeah.
It's not like one photo session, but that's
Mhm.
some like genre of photograph that I want to do, and then that's how I get excited. It's the same street, same but different people. Different
Yeah.
language, different food that they eat, different vibe of the street, and I just like to see those vibes through photography.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's very interesting,
Yeah,
honestly, how
yeah.
you're saying that. Yeah. So same street, different people. That I like that.
Yeah, and then the language on the sign is different.
Yeah.
So you sort of tell where those photos are from.
Yeah.
But it's like not only the language, like the vibe is different.
Yeah.
And then you can tell that from the photography, which is so weird. Like, how can you tell the vibe is different from the photography?
Yeah.
But that's some power that photography
Yeah.
has, I believe.
Back to that, a picture's worth 1,000
1,000
words.
words,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
100%.
Do you ever like settings down now, or do you bounce around all the time?
Like when I take photos.
Yeah, where your like I'm assuming certain spots you have like your locked in setting. Like when you're taking a picture of a person, you have that setting, or do you try something different every time?
I like to keep moving. I like to keep moving around.
Mm.
Wait, is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I can find like great like lighting situation, I'll sometimes just stay there and then just wait for the moment.
Mm.
You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I like to move a lot myself. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, I mean, I guess what I want to ask is, what type of adversity have you faced so far in, this journey with you being a photographer?
Sorry, what is adversity?
Adversity, just like difficulties or problems that you've had. Like, what's the biggest hurdle you've had to jump? What's the biggest problem you've had to face and overcome and get through?
I think I'm pretty much in a good position. Like, I really didn't I don't.
He just
feel-
walked in here and started taking pictures. He had no problem at all.
Yeah. But definitely like culture wise.
Yeah.
It might be pretty specific, but like, do you guys take shower in the nighttime or in the morning?
I take
Nighttime.
I take a shower at night. Yeah.
Okay, that's great because some people like saying like, oh, I take shower at morning, and I can just don't understand the idea of why they're fine with taking photo in the morning. No, not photo. Taking bus in the, taking shower.
Always
in the morning.
photography on the mind with this guy.
Yeah, but I just that's a cultural difference that
Yeah.
sometimes made me
Oh, do you take a shower at night or do you take a shower?
I
in the
do
morning?
take shower
Yeah,
at night.
okay.
No, okay.
I want to
yeah,
be
so do
clean when I go
To bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't want to wear like outside clothes on the bed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
bring
Exactly.
that, I feel like dirty
Yeah.
when I came back from outside. I want to just change into clean clothes. I want to take shower before I go to bed. But some people say that like, oh, I want to take shower in the morning so you'll feel refreshed for the day, something like that.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've definitely taken a
Yeah,
shower in the
taken
morning,
showers
but
in the morning, but-
typically I take showers at night.
yeah, something like that.
That was your biggest hurdle.
That was my biggest hurdle, yeah.
Taking showers at night. Interesting.
Yeah.
When did you realize that was like a big deal over
Yeah, who
over
said
here?
something
Yeah, what
about that?
happened? Yeah, there has to be some story behind this. You're like what are you doing showering in the morning?
I just, sometimes like sleep over.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I
okay,
don't share
okay.
the same bed with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I just don't. It's hard to understand the idea of like how they're fine with it,
Yeah.
and just yeah.
The first
So you're
time
like,
he was
"Hold
spending
on,
the night with a
let
girl,
me-"
he was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Are you going to sleep right now? Like,
You didn't even take a shower yet.
like you don't take off your shoes in the house or something like that.
yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty like fine with like having different like culturally like of course we're different.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty like an acceptable person, I think. But the bad thing is just only one thing that bothers me so much.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that was your only adversity.
So if we told you we took showers in the morning, where you were like,
He would've got up and left.
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
like, oh,
gonna
these guys
leave.
are gross.
That's so funny.
Wrapping things up though, what would you like to tell a potential, I guess, business or a person or a company that could pick you up? What makes you different than other photographers?
So my strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why should they choose you?
Choose you over some other photographer.
My photo tells story
Mhm.
more than other photos. Like I want to put like different kind of story in one photo. If you see this so imagine there's photo, right? There's
Mhm.
like 5 people in there, and you can tell different story from like each person. I think that's the great photo.
And your photos can capture
And
that.
I'm able to capture those kind of photos. And because newspaper, you want to know, like you want to have as much, like the information as much as you can from
Yeah.
the photo, and that's what you as a journalist, journal photographer, want to get from the photo.
And
You'll-
your photos, they capture more of that than other photographers, you think?
Yeah, I would say I'm good at it.
I agree. Nope. I think they capture it
Yeah.
more than the other ones.
Some say 1,000 words. Kento's 10,000.
Yeah.
Well, we really like having you, Kento.
Enjoyed you as a
it was a
guest.
fun time, discussing these things.
Did I do good?
You
Yeah, I
did
think
great. You were great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak good.
Yes,
Is
yeah,
my
dude.
English good?
Yeah, you killed it. You killed it.
I'm scared to see. Like I'm scared to review myself.
I'm sure you'll go over it and you'll be like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
It was great.
Yeah. But we had a really good time. We understood a
very
lot of
much.
what you were having. So, we liked you. It was
Thank
pretty
you.
cool. Photography. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a like. Kento's in the bottom. Thank you.
Hire him.
Description
Hire
below.
him before he gets
please,
kicked
Hire him.
out.
please. I
It's
have
163 days.
Yeah. Something like that, before it's too late.
All right, sweet. Peace.
Peace.